I can't believe you stole that car, though.
I you know what? It was worth every second. I didn't think hot wiring would come.
Okay. Howdy, everyone. Welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto episode of Texish, the show about some things Texas.
And some things killing hookers.
We've got a great episode in store for you today.
Tito's and Shiner, gonna be an all-nighter, and I just might find her at the Whataburger line. Dance halls and women, but man, I'm wishing that I was fishing by the river tonight in Texas.
But first, as always, our not sponsors.
Not sponsors. They don't sponsor us. They give us zero money, zero clout. They're our
not sponsors. As far as we know, we still have no money coming from our not sponsors. If you would like to give us money for a not sponsor, don't forget to wire money to this bank account right here. All right, Seth, who is our first not sponsor for today's episode of Texas?
Our first not sponsor is Moving. Are you an adult and you still ask your friends to move because you can't afford movers? Moving. Are you still trying to pay them in pizza and beer even though really you should be paying them like $150 per person? Moving. Does it destroy every aspect of your waking life as you're ripping apart your memories and trying to pack them into neat little boxes and you cry over everything? Moving.
Do you ever think about how it was way easier to just have a house in your 20s back in like the 1990s, and now it's basically impossible unless you work in crypto, even though that's failing too?
Moving.
It's really annoying.
It's super annoying. Are you 30 and still have roommates?
Moving. Do you love paperwork for no reason at all?
Moving.
What is renter's insurance? Moving. That would be first month's, last month's, and third month's rent, please. Moving.
At that point, you might as well just lay down a payment for a house.
Moving.
I love how you. So you know how Charlemagne refers to like the 1990s as the 1900s.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Like I was listening to that the other day, and I was like, "That's so funny."
That's very funny.
I was born in the 1900s.
I mean, that's not wrong.
True.
That's a very true point.
It's very true. Yeah.
I was born in the 1900s.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Son.
We know people and are friends with people who were not.
Yeah. What was that Bo Burnham's turning 30?
Turning 30.
Yeah, I was born in 1990.
90?
Yeah, just funny. Yeah.
Who's our other not sponsor?
Our other not sponsor for today's episode of Texish is Carhartt. Carhartt, the official uniform of worship pastors at every non-denominational church in America. Carhartt. It used to be for actual blue-collar workers, but now it's for guys with no college degree that get to lead people. Carhartt. Are you a hipster or are you a writer that has never published anything? Carhartt.
Tell me you've never worked a day in your life without telling me you've never worked a day in your life.
Carhartt. It was the working man's. Now it's just the lazy man's. Carhartt.
Yeah.
Carhartt.
Carhartt, man.
It's so annoying. I hate saying it.
Yeah. Dude, the stupid little beanies.
Dude,
like,
I remember.
Oh my God. Okay. So for real though, 1 second in production, like in movie production, every single PA wears Carhartt.
Don't forget to bleep that.
Bleep all of my curse words, please. I'm so sorry. But every single stupid dweeby little PA wears Carhartt. And I'm like, my man, you have not worked a day in your life.
You are a PA.
Stop wearing workwear.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Your beanie's not even covering your ears, dude. It's on the top of your head. Here's this part of your head.
Here's my impression.
Only this part of your head is cold.
Here's my impression of a 25-year-old male or female wearing a Carhartt beanie. Oh yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, my head's super.
Yeah, I'm so warm. It's 90 degrees, but here's my beanie.
Thing. This is like Carhartt beanies, everybody.
Yeah.
And then,
Here's Carhartt beanie.
Carhartt beanie.
Here, guess where I work. Guess what? Carhartt beanie. Okay. Guess where I work.
Construction site.
Let me do my impression first before you guess.
Okay. You told me to guess.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Gunnar Rogers. Welcome to church today. We are so thankful that you came in. A couple announcements. First, we're going to have our women's retreat going on this weekend. That's women only. Learn how to be submissive so that your men can feel better about themselves. Where do I work?
Oh man,
where do I work?
Ooh,
is Hillsong or Red Rocks? Hillsong or Red Rocks?
It's one or the other.
One or the other.
I like this because this is the exact same as wearing a beanie as this, because wearing earphones like warm. This, it's not functional.
Yeah.
This isn't what they're used for.
Not warm at all. Yeah.
This is how you wear headphones. and this is how you're supposed to wear a beanie.
It goes over your ears.
Oh God, you pretentious.
Well, here's the funniest part. I thought it was just a Christian bubble thing.
No.
And then I graduated college and moved to Austin, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
So all the satanic people wear it too?
I mean,
Crazy.
Look,
It's like
Carhartt is a great brand. It is a
great
historied workwear brand, especially their WIP line is like excellent
like
quality
Patagonia, the quality is so good that you're really only supposed to have like one jacket, one pair of pants. Like,
there's like the aftermarket stuff, the stuff that's like OG Carhartt.
Yeah.
They're going for like $200 for like a used jacket.
Quality stuff.
It is quality stuff. Ask me if I have any Carhartt.
Do you have any Carhartt?
No. Do you know why?
Oh, why?
Because I'm not a blue collar worker.
Oh, wait. Ask me if I have any Carhartt.
Do you have any Carhartt?
No.
How come?
Oh, I don't work at a church or a coffee shop. Or a church coffee shop for that matter. See how it goes both ways?
Yeah, it goes both ways now.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I remember I walked into a coffee shop in college and I saw a guy wearing a Carhartt beanie up here and knew he was about to start an internship at a church. And in that moment, I thought that brand is about to be ruined. A year later, it was like,
Yeah.
Guess we call it
At
that
least
one.
Carhartt's smart about it. They changed their manufacturer. They made everything cheaper. They were like, it.
I mean, I guess they were like, well, if you can't beat them, join them, and just. I respect that they still have their line of stuff. That's for people who live in like Illinois and
live in
farm
Florence, Alabama.
for a living. That like actually have to use it.
Carhartt.
Anyway, anyway, we have Carhartt shirts
Did not know that pissed me off that much.
It'd be really funny if we did have.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Really funny.
We should get on that.
We should, Carhartt
for our first live event. Everything's Carhartt.
Just everything. Whoops. Wear the beanies.
Oh man,
that was fun.
Maybe I'm off base. That was fun. That was
I don't think we're off base. We are not off base.
I wonder how Carhartt actually feels about it. I'm sure they're like, hey man, same thing as Michael Jordan, right? Republicans buy sneakers. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like that's a good quote. I'm sure the harder part was not necessarily marketing to that audience. It was when they realized, oh, we have to hire people like that to help us. Like the hiring
process
blitz they had to do to get like young 20-year-old tattoo artists on staff was probably a headache.
Hiring people born in the 2000s, not the 1900s.
Yeah, exactly.
Callback.
Yeah. Got it. Gotta love a callback.
Gotta love a callback.
What who is our small town of the week?
Small town of the week. Our small town of the week has a lot of people who probably wear Carhartt on purpose.
Okay.
Sundown, Texas.
Sundown,
Texas, population roughly 1,400.
I'm surprised it's over 1,000, actually.
I am too, but here's the thing. They were once part of the Slaughter Ranch, and the property was divided in the 1920s for small farms. A school district was formed in 1928, and the community's first store opened the following year. That's 1929 for anybody following along at home.
Wow.
In the late 1930s, oil was discovered.
Nice.
And Sundown became famous for its 2.5-mile main street.
Nice.
The town prospered, but in 1947, which really isn't that long, it was struck by, and this is topical for today, a killer tornado.
Oh.
So the tornado devastates the town.
You're on tornadoes today.
I am today. Well, we're getting tornado warnings.
Are we really?
Oh, dude, we've been getting tornado warnings for like 3 days now.
This is relevant to your
This is relevant to the
ignoring
I did a whole thing
signals.
ignoring
Yeah, call back.
Like my update. Treat it like an Amber Alert.
Yeah, there you go.
And just
all right,
turn it
continue.
off.
I'm just derailing.
Oh,
right
dude,
now.
we're fine. That's what the podcast is for. We're getting derailed.
All
We're
about
talking
derailment.
we're talking about Carhartt and tornadoes.
Well, sounds like your biography.
By night.
Seth Rogers.
Oh, man.
Carhartt and tornadoes.
By 1950, the census reported 1,400 residents, with a slight decline by 1960.
Okay.
1,186. Although it's growing, they think it's back to the 1,400s.
Okay, that's good.
And so Sundown, town of the Panhandle, it is
All right.
closest to like Lubbock.
That sucks.
That does suck.
That sucks.
And based on one picture I saw, there might be a winery as well.
Well, I mean, little known fact. All of the grapes for the wine
That's like a pun. All of the grapes
in Fredericksburg. So all the wineries in Fredericksburg, that's the Napa of the South. All of those grapes actually come from Lubbock.
Yeah.
Like
if you're drinking wine in Fredericksburg, you're drinking wine made from Cowtown.
Yeah, like you're drinking.
It was grown in cow
wine
patties.
was made in Fredericksburg.
Yeah,
but the grapes are sourced from Lubbock. So all of the vineyards that you see in Fredericksburg are for show.
Yeah,
like unless something has changed.
I mean, they are growing grapes,
but none of those are
using
used.
them.
Yeah, unless something has changed. Last I checked, there is not a single winery in Fredericksburg that's actual vineyard is in Fredericksburg.
Right. Those are just for pictures and weddings.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to point out that someone was like, let's make wine. Well, we can source from Lubbock. And someone was like, well, let's not build anything there. Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, not so very long ago.
In the not so distant past.
In the not so distant past. Well-beloved, longtime Austin Mexican restaurant, Joe's Bakery and Cafe, who we've covered before.
I love Joe's Bakery.
Won one of the James Beard Foundation's America's Classic Restaurants.
Let's go.
That was announced in February, this February.
Did that happen this year?
Just happened.
That's awesome.
So on February 22nd, 2023, Joe's Bakery won one of the, got recognized as one of the James Beard Foundation's
as it should.
Best American Classic Restaurants.
Let's go.
Joe's Bakery, as you know from previous episodes, family owned, opened up in 1962, is still run by the same family, servicing Austin's, East community since that day.
Yep.
It is one of the best, most consistent, classic Texas Mexican restaurants. You can get a burger, you can get a burrito,
you can get a torta.
The tortas are slept on and are amazing.
Super good. Their baked goods are also amazing.
Baked goods are amazing. Pan dulce, out the butt. It is so good.
So good.
So very good. And I just wanted to recognize
also,
that.
That's a cool
event.
Not bad either.
Their coffee is not bad. It is not bad, which is saying a lot.
It's saying a lot for its Folgers, but somehow it tastes a little better.
It's like Mexican Coke, Mexican Folgers.
Well,
it just has a little actual cocaine in it. It's one
of the only taco places on the east side of Austin where you can still get 10 tacos for about $12 versus 2 tacos
for about $12. Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah, I just really think that's an amazing thing. It's a great event. I hope they're enjoying it. I hope they celebrated. And Joe's Bakery is one of those places that I will send people from out of town or who ask me, where should I go for a taco for a thing? And I'm like, look, you're gonna get the Nixtas, you're gonna get the tasty,
and you should go,
there.
They're
but
really
you should also visit Joe's Bakery.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Good one, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Howdy, 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 y'all. Normally, we bring you our not sponsors, but today we are excited to talk about an actual sponsor, Hydrate by Good On Ya. You can go to gooonyaorganic.com to get Hydrate, which is an all-organic hydration powder supplement. It contains only natural organic ingredients and no sugar at all. It's made of lemon juice, coconut water, stevia, and organic sea minerals. This is the best hydration product I personally have ever used. I take it every single day when I wake up and after my sauna, and I feel incredible. Completely organic ingredients. A good friend of ours introduced us to this, and I can't go a day without it. So get yourself some Good On Ya. Get yourself hydrated.
Look, it's not the 1920s anymore. Everybody has a business or a startup of some sort, whether it's a side project, whether you've ditched the silver spoon and are going all in on your side hustle to make it a full-blown business, or you have a small business already, but you've hit a plateau in growth and you're trying to find different ways to turn your marketing dollars into legitimate revenue. Well, Creators Collective is here for you. They are a full-service marketing agency offering marketing, branding, logo design, copy, video, social media management, anything custom to your business or your startup or your side hustle that will help you grow your bottom line, grow your brand reach, and just feel like you have the best dang company ever because your marketing assets are frankly better than everybody else in the game. So what you need to do right now is go to creatorscollective.us and contact them to schedule a call and find how Creators Collective can help you grow your business for the long term. That's Creators Collective. Schedule a call and just grow your freaking business with marketing that freaking works.
Who is this week's Texas bidet?
Our Texas bidet, you might have seen him on SNL recently, is Woodrow Tracy Harrelson, otherwise known as Woody Harrelson. Born in Midland, Texas on July 23rd, 1961 to Secretary Diane Oswald and convicted hitman Charles Boyd Harrelson. He was raised in a Presbyterian household alongside his two brothers, Jordan and Brett, the latter of whom also became an actor. Their father received a life sentence for the 1979 killing of federal judge John H. Wood Jr. Harrelson has stated that his father was rarely around. He was busy during his childhood. He was a good hitman. I'm just
He
saying,
was in demand.
if you're a hitman and you're not around your family much,
Means
it
you're doing a
must
good
mean
job.
you're pretty good at what you do. Like if you're a hitman and your kids can be
You're
like,
just like around all the time.
he was around a lot. It's
Yeah.
like, well, you must be bad at killing people. Charles died in the United States Penitentiary Administrative Maximum Facility on March 15th, 2007. Harrelson's family was poor and relied on his mother's wages. In 1973, he
Then
moved.
he wasn't a very good hitman, I guess.
Well, no, that after he went to prison.
After, yeah.
Yeah.
That
He went to prison pretty early on in Woody's life.
Okay.
And then they moved to Ohio, where he attended Lebanon High School, from which he graduated in 1979. He spent the summer of 1979 working at Kings Island Amusement Park. Harrelson attended Hanover College in Hanover, Indiana, where he studied theater and English. While there, he was a member of the Sigma Chi fraternity and became friends with future Vice President Mike Pence.
Sigma Chi.
Sigma Chi, baby. I forgot. I read somewhere that he was legit in the same frat as Mike Pence, which is
it's mind blowing.
Those two together, match made in heaven.
I love that he's from like close to our hometown.
Well, I mean, George Bush, born in Midland. Woody Harrelson, born in Midland. Barbara Bush, right?
Yeah, I think
that was George's wife.
That was George's wife. Barb's was George, right?
George H.W. and Martha Bush. And Barbara was library chick.
I'm not going to lie. My knowledge of first ladies is relatively limited.
Yeah, well, they don't matter. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I was just,
I mean, I know that and Eleanor Roosevelt.
I'm not saying.
Only because wedding
I'm not saying that first ladies are useless. I'm saying women are useless.
There you go. Just clarifying. Just to clarify Gunner's position on the opposite sex. What's your favorite Woody Harrelson movie or role?
My favorite Woody Harrelson. Ooh, that's because I really like Woody Harrelson.
Oh, he's
as an actor, as a dude,
who just like smokes a lot of weed. Yeah, is funny.
Did you watch his SNL monologue?
I did. Yeah.
Did you like it or not? I'll answer your question, but I'm curious what your thoughts were.
I was in the middle. I thought it was almost funny. I thought that he did say things that he thought, which is rare. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of SNL monologues are pre-written. I think he
actually wrote that.
I think he actually wrote part of it, or at least.
Why did he not get a jacket? Was there any explanation for that, or was it just part of the gag?
That might have been part of the gag.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. He probably did get it after.
Got it.
Just like
at some point. Yeah. I love how they rushed the part of him being like, and who would believe that drug cartels would sell you drugs and then make you a butt? Like they rushed the part. They rushed
that part
where he's making a point that's a little valid.
I feel like maybe that wasn't on the teleprompter. I feel like that was
maybe
for him.
He went.
I feel like that was for him.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, okay. So favorite Woody
Harrelson role or movie or both. Because like the easy way out is Natural Born Killers. Because he's really good.
He's really good in there.
But it's like, in my opinion, not even really his movie and not even necessarily his best role.
All right, so I'll give you two answers here.
Okay, give me two answers.
His best performance, in my opinion, No Country for Old Men.
I would agree.
The way that he portrays legitimate fear when he's face to face with the bad guy before he dies.
It was so good.
Brilliant acting. My favorite role of his is Zombieland.
That's my favorite role as well.
Such a fun role.
Such a fun role.
Like
he makes that movie.
He makes it so good. I just love the Twinkie thing and the kill is just so good. Why can't Bill when they go to the guy's house? Why can't famous actor Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Bill Murray. Just when he meets him, he's like, God it, Bill Murray.
Just exactly like he would do it.
He would actually just so good. Bleep that out.
So
Sorry.
Good, so good.
That was referring to the line, not what I said. Right. So yeah, that's my favorite Woody Harrelson role.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna to like just spice it up to make it a little interesting.
Actually, can I change my answer? I'm so sorry. It just hit me.
Sure.
It's such a slept on movie and role, but Just Friends with Justin Timberlake.
Okay, yeah. His role there is really good.
I'd like to take you out one night. Troll for
he has the best lines
in the whole movie.
Okay, so my favorite role he does is in Seven Psychopaths. It's just a weird, like, he plays the villain with the dog and he's so really unhinged.
He's so unhinged.
So unhinged.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out Woody Harrelson.
The
budget Matthew McConaughey. Like, did they do True Detectives together?
They did, yeah.
Okay, I almost said, why don't they do anything together? But they did that.
And again, the reason that isn't my favorite role he does is because he plays the straight man.
Yeah.
Which he rarely does.
Yeah.
And he does it really well. It's just like he's there to kind of be your liaison into the world. And it's also Matthew McConaughey's kind of like first really weird out there, you know.
Well, was Killer Joe
like,
before this?
It just like,
I like how when people talk about Matthew McConaughey, no one talks about Killer Joe.
it was such a small movie, like in a way,
For a reason.
Yeah,
for a lot of reasons.
And agreed, it was a weird role for him.
Yeah.
It's not as like esoteric as
fair.
Russ.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
point.
Which is kind of my
Gah. He's a Mount Rushmore of people I'd smoke weed with.
Yeah,
Woody Harrelson.
honestly, Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. They're like side by side.
Yeah, I would just assume that if I'm around Matthew McConaughey, I'm probably high, just by virtue of
bongos
of the scent, you know, just the way the vibrations, the way everything hits would be like, oh, I'm actually like a little high right now. Yeah, we were talking earlier about burgers.
Yes, we were.
Segways. And I just thought it'd be fun to do a burger episode.
Let's do a burger episode.
It was prompted by I ran a 50K in Fort Worth this past Sunday.
And you rewarded yourself
with Brahms. And
hell yeah.
Frankly, I did not get enough Brahms. I want to go back to Fort Worth
and get more Brahms.
To get more Brahms.
Is that the closest Brahms?
The closest one is legitimate in Hillsboro.
Okay.
So when you're on I-35 going between Austin and Dallas Fort Worth, after Waco, about another 40 minutes, you hit Hillsboro. Yeah. That's the last Brahms.
That's the last Brahms.
Towards Austin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So let's break this down really quick.
Because this is important.
This is important. I don't think you can just say, like, these are the best burgers. I think you have to make some tiers.
Yeah. There's nuance to burgers.
Let's talk some tiers.
In a legitimate way.
I think you've got fast food level.
Yes.
That's like one type of burger.
Yes, that's one tier.
That's one tier.
And it's not that these are tiered by flavor. Just
this is like categories, right? There you go.
That's a realm.
It's a realm. So these are the burger realms.
Yes.
You've got your fast food burger.
Yes.
You've got your like casual eatery, right?
Yes.
Your casual burger.
Yes.
And then you've got your fancy pants.
Fancy pants
burger.
Yeah, which is fun.
It's fun.
There's a place.
There's a place for it. There's a time and place.
All right. So what in Texas? Let's go Texas.
Let's go
chains,
Texas chains.
Only like
let's name some chains.
State.
Yeah.
So in the fast food realm, what are some of the best burgers one can get when they're in Texas?
Gotta have P. Terry's up there.
P. Terry's is up there.
It is up there. That is the Texas In-N-Out, right? They are not. They're not going outside Texas without their without their supply chains.
And they're so good. I love
they're fast, you know,
simple.
I
really like
relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, you can get some like stuff going on if you want, but at the end of the day,
it's not going to get too fancy.
It's not going to get too fancy.
Yeah.
Whataburger,
of course.
Gotta have Whataburger.
The burger's not that good.
No, but like, hey.
Okay. All right. I said it.
Yeah. Hey.
Look, you go to Whataburger for the classics. The classic menu is what you go there for.
Yes.
Not the burger.
Admittedly, okay, weird question. Do you consider patty melts a burger?
Oh, now you got it. That's a whole other.
Well, I'm just asking.
I honestly
would you consider it a burger?
I don't. Okay. I consider it a patty melt.
Okay.
It's similar to a burger. Thing? It's kind of like square rectangle. A patty melt is a burger, but a burger is not a patty melt.
Okay,
I think I just actually conflicted my.
I think you just like I think you.
It's not a burger.
Okay,
it's a patty melt.
Okay,
and I say that because when you go to a restaurant, burger menu, sandwich menu,
it's on the sandwich menu.
Patty melt's over here.
You know what?
And patty melt's
all
its
burgers
own thing.
Are sandwiches.
Not
all sandwiches are burgers.
Yes, there we go. That's what it is.
Patty melt.
And cool. I could have a whole other conversation.
You know what?
About
That's
patty
fine.
Melts.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
We got to get our categories.
Yeah, all right.
Got to get our categories.
Whataburger, P. Terry's.
Whataburger, P. Terry's. What about you?
Okay. People hate it. It's a Oklahoma chain necessarily, but it's all over Texas. I'm gonna put two at once: Sonic and Dairy Queen.
Okay. Yeah.
Gross, horrible.
Sure.
Lead in your stomach. Delicious. Grease bombs, but there's a time and a place.
Mostly after football games.
Yes. And oh dude.
Honestly.
Why were the fries always so soggy?
So soggy.
It's just they didn't even
they just like
they knew we were coming. There's a bus coming.
It's like, oh, they just ordered the fries. Let's just dip them in cold oil.
Yeah, here you go. Now they're soggy and wet. Brahms is also on there for sure.
Yeah, so that's on there for
Brahms is definitely in the fast food Texas
100%.
realm. Is Five Guys fast, or would you put that in the next realm?
That's a really good question.
You go inside.
Here's why I would put it in the next realm is because it doesn't have a drive-through.
That's so okay. So
Like, honestly.
any other fast food ones that are more Texas specific?
I'm not sure, man.
And we're not ranking. We're
not ranking. This
In
is just
general,
like,
some
in
of the
general,
better
some of the better
burgers you
burgers.
can get.
I mean, my favorite of that tier
Yeah.
is probably Brahms.
Okay, yeah, Brahms is up there
Because it's got that like soda fountain taste. It's like you know what I mean?
I love a good soda.
There's
fountain
like
burger, man.
there is a flavor of a 30-year-old iron grill
Yep.
on it, and that's kind of a
and
thing.
the buns are buttered.
They're
and
buttered
thrown on the
and-
little
yeah,
toaster
yeah,
thing
there you
for a
go.
little bit. Yep,
Simple, delicious. I think that might be
So
my
yummy.
favorite of that tier.
that category. All right,
Yeah.
then let's get into the casual, the upscale.
Let's get into the upscale casual. Like some of these are
Five
going to be
Guys.
specific. Some of these are going to be chains. So Five Guys
local. Five Guys is in there.
Yeah.
Hop Dottie.
Hop Dottie's got to be in there. That's all over the place now.
Grub Burger Bar, if that's still a
Sure.
thing, definitely
We
in
did
there.
recently get a Shake Shack.
Fair. Is Shake Shack fast or is this?
That's a good question.
It's a New York chain.
It's a New York chain. So like, I feel weird.
All right.
Yeah.
Shake
You know
Shack
what?
is in
Shake
there.
Shack isn't in. You know, we're gonna.
It's over there.
This is Texish.
Yeah, it's over there.
It's not Texish enough.
Screw that.
It exists. We recognize its existence. We're not putting it in our
Yeah,
list.
Hop Dottie. Would you put Cheesecake Factory on this?
No.
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 Okay,
I
all right.
can't.
Oh yeah,
I can't.
Texas.
I can't in good conscience.
Yeah,
keep-
fair point. Fair point. Are we missing any? Five Guys.
Five Guys has to be on there for sure.
Yeah, we said Five Guys 20
And then
times.
I think I just want Five Guys actually.
The bucket of.
Okay, let me ask you this
Guys.
because there's some like small little things. So like Jew Boy Burgers.
I put them in there.
You put them in there,
I would
right?
put you boy. That's the name of the restaurant.
That's the name of the restaurant. They named it, not me.
That is the name of the restaurant.
Jew Boy Burgers / Jew Boy Sliders.
It's on there.
It's on there. Okay, and then places like Skinny's. Skinny's off track. So have you had their burger yet?
I have not.
So it is a smash burger. Skinny's is a new bar on the east side.
Okay,
That's like,
gotcha.
It's like one of those,
do a
right?
smash style?
They do a
Okay.
smash style.
Nice. That's a good one.
Really nice, really crispy,
Okay.
like really excellent. So I would put that there.
Okay.
Because it's like $10, right?
Fair point.
I feel like once you break a $10 burger,
Yeah,
you're like,
even if you're drive-through,
even if you're
breaking
drive-through,
$10,
yeah, you're
why are you drive-through? But also, you're no longer fast food.
you're no longer fast food.
Yeah, I would put that in there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So like those places definitely.
Heck yeah.
And then my bet, and this is not a ranking, but this is my favorite of those.
Of these,
is Casino El Camino.
you really like their
I really like
Yeah.
their burger. They do a lot of different styles.
Yeah.
It is a flat top burger, but it's thick.
Ooh, okay.
It is a great bar burger or a meal on its own that
Fair
you just
point.
like go into a bar to eat.
Yeah.
Like it is a really, really good burger.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
see
pretty
so
excellent.
there's another place here in Austin called Brick's Tavern.
Sure.
And it's down super far down south. And sit down, casual eatery, and they do the brisket,
Yeah.
80% brisket, 20%.
Yeah. What about like Leroy and
So
Lewis?
See, they're barbecue to me. Like,
See, I know,
that
right?
burger
Like,
is so good.
That's why I'm
but
like, all right, but they're not. Like,
I would
they're not
actually
a
almost put them in the super
in the
upscale
fancy pan
because
it's like
it's really good brisket.
it's really good brisket.
And it's really well made.
That's
and
fair,
it's
that's fair.
expertly crafted. A guy with a leather like apron made it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's in the even though it's an outside dining.
It's in the fancy
It's in
pants
the
burger
fancy pants
category.
burger.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. There you go.
So that Leroy and Lewis kicks off the fancy pants
we're
burger.
kicking that off.
What are some other like
Salt and Thyme has
and
a
Thyme.
butcher burger where they take all their like scraps
Yeah.
from their butchery and it's like anywhere it's like brisket, short rib. They've got some dry aged trimmings in there.
Yep.
It is like the most delicious fancy pants burger.
Yeah, got that little funk.
House made ketchup. It's
Little
got
bit of
some
funk.
funk. You can tell that
Yep.
it's like an 80%,
Yeah.
80-20.
Yep.
Really good grind, nice and thick, good char on it.
Yeah, Jacoby's on the east side.
Jacoby's has a great burger.
Also, big pickle spears.
Mhm.
Neither here nor there. that they do
you know
that,
what?
But
I like that. I like a big
Fair.
pickle spear on the side.
Yeah.
Because then you can like refresher bite in between other bites.
Yeah, get
and
that
there's no
crunch.
slipping and sliding.
that crunch. So
Yeah,
I'll put
yeah.
Jacoby's in there. I'm trying to think of it. Are there any Dallas establishments that?
I'm also trying to think. You know what? I'll throw Odd Duck into the fancy pants burger.
Fair,
Because
fair point.
they do an elevated smash burger
Yeah.
style.
Mm-hmm.
Really excellent.
Yeah. I'll also
needs a little
throw
more salt, but, like,
Salty Sal in
Salty
there.
Sal,
They
there you
do an avocado green chili burger.
Sure.
Super thick patty. Throw in a runny egg if you want it.
Runny egg if you want it.
So-
The runny egg add-on is clutch.
I like the runny.
I like the runny egg
I
add-on.
like the taste, but I hate it when I can feel.
Feel it run
feel
down
it
in your
dry.
Well, just if you had the beard, it would be a whole bit.
Yeah,
because you're like,
because
then you got to like go to the bathroom.
exactly.
And
Well, this is a good segue into top 3 burgers for each of us.
For each of us, yeah.
Because I would put Hop Dottie in mine, but I always put the runny egg on it, and it actually kind of ruins my experience because
Sure.
I don't like I don't like mess, you know? I don't like eating a burger and there's just a mess everywhere.
Which goes into your ranking.
It goes in my ranking. So I like a sturdier burger.
Okay, so let's start with you. You're we'll just say Texas in general, but like we are Austin specific at the moment.
Yeah.
So Austin.
It's hard because I want Brahms in there.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll let you put Brahms in there.
Okay, Brahms is number 3.
Okay, Brahms is
I would drive an hour and a half to Hillsboro just to
have Brahms.
I love it. Is just fake cheese, good greasy patty.
We were talking about this the other day. It is the American drive-in classic.
Exactly. Like somebody with a fun little hat made that. And I like that. I like that my burger was made by somebody with a fun little hat on.
Yeah.
So yeah, Brahms and the crinkle cut. They do the crinkle cut fries. So delicious. So I'm gonna throw that in there.
Okay.
And this is gonna be a curveball. It's not a chain. It's not Austin either, but it's Texas based.
I love it.
Health Camp in Waco, Texas.
Texas.
The classic drive up burger bar. So you drive up, big line. All they do is burgers and shakes. So you get like a triple stack burger with a chocolate shake. Sit down, have a lot of fun. It's delicious. So Health Camp in Waco would be my number 2, and then number 3 is P. Terry's.
Okay,
for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I'm gonna get P. Terry's tonight before my date with my wife. Just because the word P. Terry's was said, I am now going to go to, and it is better than In-N-Out, even in California. I would go that far. P. Terry's is that good. And I just love that I can go and get 3 burgers all at once, and it's not going to fill me up too much.
Sure.
It's like the perfect size. I just love the greasy bag, and you unwrap. Like it's
funny that you like the greasy bag as somebody who doesn't like mess.
Well, I don't like mess.
I feel like you're contradictory.
No, when you hold the burger and it's making a mess in your hands, I don't like that. The greasy bag is fine.
Okay.
Because once I get the burger, it's staying in one place. Nothing is crumbling. Nothing is running down my arm.
All right, fair.
And P. Terry's is the best. I also just appreciate the architecture. I'll say it. I like that every location is a little bit different.
Sure.
Great design. The oatmeal chocolate chip cookie is great too.
It's clutch.
No raisins. Come on. How can you not give credit to that?
I'll give credit to that.
P. Terry's is the best in Texas.
It's really good. Yeah.
I said it.
I would agree. And
I'm right. Who's your top 3?
My top 3. I'm just going to do one in each kind of category.
Okay,
right?
gotcha.
I actually agree. I think P. Terry's is my favorite of the drive-through.
Fast,
quick burger.
Gut bomb.
And I like to do the double.
Okay.
I would do one double.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I've ordered a
single.
I don't think I've ordered a single quarter-pound burger in 10 years.
So what I do from In-N-Out specifically is 3 singles.
Huh.
For whatever reason, it just works out better that way.
That's really weird.
It's a weird one, but that's
a weird
the order
thing.
there.
It's a weird
thing that I do. It's weird that I do that.
Cut that out.
So P. Terry's, I do the double with the chocolate chip cookie.
3 singles.
3 singles, yeah.
You out loud.
Yeah, 3 singles.
Hey, give me 3 singles.
And one of them's animal style. The other 2 are not.
That's the weird. I don't want to do this podcast now. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
All right, man.
You get 3.
I'll stop. I'll walk away right now.
What?
I'm sorry. You just said that you get 3 burgers from P. Terry's.
Yeah, and they're all doubles.
Yeah, well, suck a dick.
Okay, all right, fine. Have your thing. Continue.
Coming at me for getting 3 singles.
I made him mad. Sorry, guys.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, that's my savior.
You know what? I can get 3 singles from In-N-Out for less than I can get 1 double from P. Terry's.
Well, I don't care. That double is going to be better than your 3 singles.
I mean, agreed. I'm just saying.
Well, nah.
Pluses and minuses, bro.
Well, my plus is better.
This is my list. F off.
Sorry.
All right.
List.
So that's my fast casual pick. My medium pick is going to be at the moment Skinny's.
Okay.
I thought
it was going to be Camino's.
I know, right?
All right.
It is that good.
Okay.
It is smashed. The pickles are perfect. The onions are fried. It is.
Ooh, they fry them?
They fry them.
Okay.
Which is key for the smash burger.
Yeah.
And unlike Odd Duck, they put enough salt on it. Yeah.
Okay.
It might be my favorite, medium burger.
Okay.
And then my winner for Fancy Pants burger.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough, but Salt and Thyme is going to take it.
Really?
It's a really good
Butcher burger.
It's the Butcher burger.
Okay.
Good deal. It's less than $20, which is important for
talking about a very
fancy burger.
I could get 5 doubles.
You can get 5 doubles from P. Terry's for less than that.
But anyway.
But once you add your shake and your fries, you're over 20.
Yeah, whatever. It's worth it.
So Salt and Thyme over on 7th has, in my opinion, the best fancy burger.
Nice.
Easily.
Do you go by yourself to get that, or is that like a date night eat?
That's a for me. That's for Seth.
you. Okay.
That's just for Seth.
Because it'd be hard to eat that in front of somebody.
You know, I have a date night rule. Like I don't order things that are messy on my hands.
See,
typically.
Even married, I never, when we're on date night, if we're just out and about, sure, I'll eat with my hands. But
Obviously you can make exceptions for like when you're both getting tacos.
Sure.
It's like whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. But there's something about when you're on a date
And you're eating a burger. You're like, there's something not very sexy about egg running down your face
and just
like, yeah.
Yeah. What's the go-to date meal for you?
My go-to date meal. That depends. Am I cooking or are we going out?
Going out.
I'm definitely going to be ordering like a steak and some red wine.
Nice.
It's classic.
Just
it's
show,
easy to eat.
And also to show like,
you know, and if I'm cooking, same answer.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, I guess.
Yeah. You know,
We're
equal opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Equal Opportunity Podcast. EEP. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. If you have any burger recommendations that we did not mention, send them our way.
Something tells me we're going to make a lot of people mad.
A lot of people are about to be really
mad.
Send
it in.
But don't even try to debate me on P. Terry's. It's the best fast burger in America, in Texas, in Austin. Bar none. I'm right. You're wrong. But we love everybody. If you haven't yet, make sure to go to texishpod.com and purchase a t-shirt. We have a lot of great shirts available. Our best seller right now is the Spurs vintage logo. Made by our friend Kyle at Texas Make.
And we may even have another vintage logo coming out.
We have another vintage logo coming out soon. We also have the Liberal Tattoos sticker available for purchase as well. Make sure to visit the site. The merch is going to be the first thing you see. Go purchase that. Make sure to subscribe and follow at Texish Pod on YouTube and Instagram. Share this episode with your favorite vegan to piss them off, and we hope that you all have a great day.
Bye, y'all.
Howdy, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for enjoying this episode of Texish. If you liked it, subscribe.
That way, anytime new reels or new episodes come out, you'll be the first one to know. It also, frankly, help us keep doing something that we love. We hope you love it too. If you've been listening for a while or you're a new listener, go to our store at texishpod.com. We've got a couple of t-shirts there. You can see one of them right here. They're really good, really high quality, and frankly, we just think they're the best. So go buy a shirt, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for tuning in.
Bye, y'all.